coming to you with, hopefully, some 5-star predictions. I mean, they are 5-star predictions. They are some of my anticipated reads for the first 2 quarters, or the second quarter up to the beginning of May. And I've either pre-ordered them or bought them once they came out, and I'm very excited to read them. I have been seeing a lot of folks talk about 5-star predictions, and if you've been with me a minute, you know last year was kind of a rough reading year. I didn't have a lot of 5 stars. This year, I am pleasantly surprised that I've had a number of them already. In fact, I just finished one that is a 5-star. It's a book that I am going to be reviewing for the booktube prize. So I can't tell you which one of the ones I read and reviewed is the one I'm talking about. But anyway, I will be reviewing those books. I'm vlogging and reviewing them as I read them. I will be putting out those reviews at the end of May when this round of the booktube prize is over. So definitely subscribe if you'd like to see that. For these are just 3 books that 2 of them I've read the author before and really liked their work and wanted to read again. And then the other one I'll have to tell you more about in a minute. But first, let's just talk about Kin by Tayari Jones. I love Tayari Jones. She wrote one of my favorite books, An American Marriage. She is an Atlanta-based author, and I just love her style of writing. In Kin, we've got Vernice and Annie, 2 motherless daughters raised in Honeysuckle, Louisiana. They've been best friends and neighbors since early childhood, but are fated to live starkly different lives. Raised by a fierce aunt determined to give her a stable home in the wake of her mother's death, Vernice leaves Honeysuckle for college in Atlanta, where she joins a sisterhood of powerful, connected Black women and discovers a world of affluence, manners, aspiration, and inequality. Annie, abandoned by her mother as a child, is fixated on the idea of finding her, sets off on a journey that will take her into a world of peril and adversity, as well as love and adventure, culminating in a battle for her life. So mothers, daughters, those relationships I am always interested in. And when it's written by one of your favorite authors, it's definitely on my 5-star prediction list. The other one that I've actually had on a TBR, I think in March, maybe, is a book that was nominated for an award. I don't remember off the top of my head if it was the Women's Prize or not. I think it maybe was. This is The Heart the Lover by Lily King. I've previously read Writers and Lovers by Lily King, and I have several of her other books on my shelves to read. I've just been hearing rave reviews about this. And it's about, our narrator had an experience when she was in college with 2 other students that she tells them she's, basically it opens up, she's going to write a book about them and their experience. I just think Lily King is an incredible writer, and from all the buzz I've been hearing about this, I definitely want to read this, and could be potentially a 5-star. So the other book, I'm going to do 3. So the other book that is on my 5-star predictions is actually a memoir by a woman who started an Instagram page for a dog that she got in her 20s, who ended up being a very expensive rescue dog, who had developed epilepsy, and kind of the experience of having a dog with epilepsy. And when I first found her Instagram page, it just resonated with me because I got my first beagle when I was in my early 20s, just out of college, and he developed epilepsy, and it was very expensive treatment. Not treatment. I would say the diagnostic process was probably the most expensive. And then he did develop over the years other side effects or connected issues. And it just really, this woman's story just really resonated with me. And then I found out she also fosters dogs, and I've fostered dogs since, I don't know, my mid-20s. Really, just the story resonated with me, and I could gush and go on for a long time. This was actually a NetGalley book for me. I had hoped to get read before it came out, but that didn't happen. So I went and bought a copy the day it was released. I'm talking about Dogs, Boys, and Other Things I've Cried About by Isabel Klee. She runs the Instagram page Simon Sits, and that's the page that I was connected to several years ago. I can't even remember how long it's been. I've been watching her on her book tour through her Instagram. She isn't coming to Atlanta, which I'm totally bummed about. She did go to Cincinnati, where my sister lives, but I was not able to go up there, and so I haven't seen her in person yet, but I'm really excited to read her book. And this is kind of the book that made me make this video and the 5-star predictions, because I think this is going to be a 5-star book. I think it's going to make me cry. And my audiobook, I had put the hold on for the audio book for this back before it was released, and the library, gets copies right away, and my hold came up. So I've got it on audiobook, which is typically how I am consuming books these days. So definitely need to get into this one soon. So that's it. These are my 5-star predictions. Let me know in the comments below if you think these are going to be 5-star for me. If you've read them, let me know. Let me know. I will be vlogging this reading experience and putting together a vlog to let you know what my rating is, what my thoughts are on these. I don't really have a specific timeline. I just was reading the booktube prize books for the last 4 months, and those were on a pretty strict deadline. So I'm not giving myself a deadline for anything at this point for reading. Just taking a break from that. If you would like to find out if these are 5-star books for me, and what I think of them, please consider subscribing. I thank you all for being here. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.